Hello friends and welcome to another game here, welcome to another video on chess.com. I'll be playing a 10-minute games and explaining my moves, opening, middle game strategy, and game techniques. Let's go for this. This is the queen pawn opening. We are fighting for the center with the queen pawn. More solid than e4, which is more aggressive generally. This is the London system, accelerated London system. This is the name of this opening. Just need to be a little bit careful. And let's protect the pawn. This is the Russian system. I don't remember the name of this. If I play queen b6, he's gonna play c5. After takes. He has a little edge. It's hard to play this game. It's not easy to play such a position. If I play b6, pawn takes, knight takes, he cannot take. I'm playing b6 here. Just very solid. And now I'm taking with this pawn. Okay, he wants to put the knight here. This bishop is kind of strong. I might be able to go for the bishop as well here. I don't need this knight here protecting because my pawn is already. I'm going for this very nice move because sometimes on the London h3 is played so you can keep the bishop. But in this line, it didn't happen. So I can play even f6 here. Okay, my knight is gonna be without any square to go. Yeah, I mean, I have a problem. Maybe f6, bishop takes, queen takes, and then h3, threatening the fork, and also my knight doesn't have any square. I lose a piece here. If I'm not careful, I lose a piece. Because bishop g6, g4, and anyway, my knight is gone. Yeah. Very tricky position. All right. I guess this knight is not needed here as well, so let's develop it. But I'm still not threatening to capture. He can play h3 next. And then I cannot play bishop d6 anymore. You see the problems? Yeah, those are the problems here. So f6, bishop takes, queen takes, h3. And that's it. I'm wow, guys. What a tricky position. If bishop d6, h3, the same way. But okay, then maybe knight f6 and yeah. Wow, this was tough. How many minutes? 1 minute and 40 seconds here he spent on this only move. And what I'm trying to do here is exchange this very powerful bishop from the London. Which usually is something that the player is not happy when it happens. Like, I don't need to rush here. I can go back with the knight. Can just go back with the knight. Improve the position of my pieces, you know, get out of this range. All I wanted I can do. It's to capture this bishop anytime I want. So, which he could avoid. He could have avoided had he played h3, or if he could play knight e5. But now I don't need to rush to take the bishop. He cannot avoid the exchange. So I think black could manage to equalize the game out from the opening, which is a good thing. And now we can keep developing. We can exchange here. I think it's a good time to exchange here. Just need to be a little bit careful there. And castle the soonest possible. This knight is protecting here. Just be careful not to hang your pieces. F4, I don't know. I don't know about F4. I mean, it's possible. It's probably playable, but yeah, I'll be taking the knight, knight d7, castle f6. But yeah, maybe it's possible. But I think I'll be in good shape. So Black's goal in the opening is to try to equalize the game, and I think the goal was completed. Of course, if the opponent blunders or make any primitive mistake, we're getting better, and it would be a plus. Tricky position. I can always play queen f6 to protect this pawn. So knight a4, queen f6, and I'm safe. And I'm trying to, you know. Generally, you take with this pawn, with the pawn towards the center. This is the general rule in chess. If you have two pawns, you take with the one towards the center. But in this position, I don't want to do it. You know, the pressure here on the queen side is going to be so huge because my king is in the center that usually in these kinds of variations from the London, you take with this e pawn and just leave this beautiful pawn chain intact, and the king is safe. I mean, is he going to try to sack here? Probably it's what he's thinking about at this point, and it's good that he's thinking about it because then we can recover from the time gap that we had, which was around the 2 minutes, and now we do have similar time controls, and I can easily defend this position if he does like this. I wouldn't say easily, but I can defend because he's thinking about this followed by this, right? But then I can play this, correct? Because the rook is protected, and now I'll be attacking the queen, winning a tempo. So he's considering. He's definitely considering this. I will remove it because this will come as a shock for him that this move is a prem move. Because he's probably thinking that he's going to surprise me with knight to c6, which I consider a bad move, but I consider it to be playable. Yeah, just like I said, that's why he was thinking so much. Now, what is going on? We need to think a little bit. My knight is under attack. c7 square is under attack. This pawn is under attack. Can I play this one? I certainly do. Now everything is protected. Just holding together. And my king is ready to go to safety. That's why I thought this sacrifice was not sound. And he spent almost 2 minutes, 1 minute and 44 seconds here, which gave me time imbalance, but also position superiority now. So just his strategy could have worked if I needed to spend like 2 or 3 minutes trying to solve the position. But because I used his time to think about it ahead, then now he just made a wrong kick. He made a wrong kick. Now it backfired, and now he's in trouble. Because now he is the one who will have to spend like a lot of time trying to equalize, where I'm easily playing like bishop e6, castle. Like I don't have to spend any time here at all. I just play safe moves and castle. Pretty easy to find moves now. He spent 55 seconds now, and I spent 2. He's probably spending 30 to 50 seconds again, and I spend 0 because I'm gonna castle anytime, any move he makes. Okay, then not this one. But okay, it's still easy to find the moves. Not that easy because, okay, it was a good one. It was a good one. Yeah. Okay, I don't need to rush here. I'm a little bit better on the clock. But yeah, queen. Yeah, I can play this, but maybe I should play a5 here to play knight b4. It makes sense. And also, by doing that, I can also play this in the future. Because if he exchanges and play this... Sorry? Then my rook has a7, right? So a5 here seems to be a very good move. Okay, he's coming with knight to d6. Okay. Wow, he found a beautiful continuation here. He found a beautiful continuation. But I still think that a5 is the move. Even knight d6, I can play king d7, and I'm threatening knight b4. So he found a beautiful continuation, but I think I'm in the game. I'm not afraid of knight d6 at all. Knight b7, he's still... I got queen e7. Yeah, I'm not afraid at all. But yeah, he made me spend 1 minute and 15 seconds here. It was not like I wanted an instant play, but I think I found a very good move. Unless he's surprising me now with something very unexpected, and let's see. All right, I like so much the position now. Queen e7. Knight c7, immediately I take. If you exchange and then knight c7, rook a7, if knight b5 trying to repeat, rook d7. Let's do it. If knight here, now I can go back. I can go this way. And knight b4 is coming. I can also go here. Actually, I prefer this. Yeah, I can go king d7. Attacking knight. And protecting my knight. Connecting the rook has more space. Okay, we're still better on the clock. And now trying to castle. That's our goal here. My goal is to castle. That's why I played this move. And the position is pretty solid. I mean, he should try to go after this pawn and to get some compensation. He probably don't want to exchange queens here. He could play this, and this pawn is gonna hang. And at least he's got 2 pawns for the piece. I mean, it's probably what he should do. But it's not so easy because I got a4, and then his queen has to go somewhere else. And there's no time to capture this pawn. I'm gonna play a4 against this. Because knight b4 is still possible at any moment. And even if he doubles here on the c column, he cannot take the knight. Because it's protected by other knight. So yeah, I'll play instantly. Queen b3, I'll play instantly a4. I'll play instantly. So now we have a 2-minute gap on the final 2 minutes. This is very good situation. All right, this is dangerous. He's threatening some kinds, all sorts of. He's threatening probably this, followed by I don't know what he's threatening, but I might want to. It's better to castle here and not to find out what he's up to. Okay, so many possibilities now. I think capturing is the most straightforward one. But I can also add another protection here, which is the safest move here. This is a very solid choice. Because he wants to increase pressure here, and we are not allowing now. Pretty solid moves. And we are trying not to allow him to have any compensation for the sacrifice that he played right out of the opening. And this is happening exactly what we predicted. He needs to spend so much time trying to play with energy to get a little bit of compensation out from that sacrifice that he's probably losing on time. And I mean, when time is going down, the quality of the moves tends to go down as well. And if we don't make any primitive mistake, we are in the road to success here. We are in the road to success. I'm considering even playing queen b4, you know, just, oh, not anymore. Good move. Good guess. He guessed what I was planning. Yeah, I will not open the position. You know what? Your turn. This is simply passing the turn with a... You know, we can say that this is a prophylactic move. We can state that. But actually, I'm just passing the turn. Because I know if I pass the turn, he's with the hot potato in his hands. And the one with the hot potato in hands is the one with troubles. Here I can threaten to take the bishop. And keep the defense of the bishop. He doesn't have here because I take. And my king is not getting mated, which is good because there could possibly be some convergence here that could be potentially lethal. But now, not anymore. Let's do it. Very interesting move. Because my rook keeps guarding the... But okay, c7. I see what he's up to. Yeah, rook here. Now he's got compensation. He would probably be winning here. Now. Yeah. I can try something still, but he's probably winning now. Not only equalizing, but winning now. So I need to take my extra tempo here. I didn't play the best moves, and now I'm suffering a little bit. Knight takes pawn, maybe? Just going for wild moves. Followed by knight e2. Yeah, I could try to trick him here. I'm trying to trick him, just trying to surprise him, so he has to spend like 10, 20 seconds here. I'm just trying to trick him a little bit. If he takes here, I get this move. And he cannot take because of this. Very tricky idea. Just trying to confuse him, but I'm probably losing, but I'm trying to confuse him. I don't know if I'm losing, actually. Maybe it was good. Let's see the report after the game ends, because now it's over. Alright, guys. Very nice game. Very nice game. At my last moves, I don't know if I made a mistake, if I was like losing or not. Let's take a look at the report and get some insights. But yes, I mean, that was a very low accuracy for our levels. Like every move was a mistake for both sides. So the game was so tough. Is it really? Wow. Let me put another depth for the report. Is it correct here? Wow, this is wild. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's take a look here. What happened? Okay, so c6. Okay, this is balanced. I'm not paying attention to this. If it caused this mistake, yeah, the report is kind of odd. Because it's not a serious mistake. Like if it goes from 0.6 to 0.7, you could call it an inaccuracy, not a mistake. Mistake is when you lose like more than one full pawn, like 1.5. This is not a mistake. Okay, let's keep going. And e3 is so strong to be called a miss. Yeah, the report here is not good. Can we do it again? I don't know if it will do the same because it's already done. Let's see. Yeah, it's doing the same. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's just ignore this being too strict on the evals. Okay, this is bad because bishop takes, queen takes, pawn takes. Oh, there's sacrifice here. There's a sack here. It's good to know. There's a sack here. Right? Whoa, what? Oh, this. I'm in trouble. Knight takes, king takes, and there's a sack here. Yeah. That would be so tough to play against it. So lucky that he didn't see. That's why our accuracy is so low. It's probably more situations like that are happening here. Let's see, pawn and pawn takes. So knight takes was better first because he's got this weakness, but still white is better here. Wow, I played bad this opening, and this is not the best, but this is sound. I mean, what is better here? e4, not an easy move to find. This position is so complicated. It's probably far above my level, 2300, 2300. The comprehension of this position is not on my level. Very interesting to see that. It's not very common that for my level, right in the opening, like move 12, like we can clearly see that neither me and him are understanding the position. It's very interesting to see that. Not very common to fall in the position that so many pitfalls for our level. And here my only move. And now queen takes was better. Queen takes pawn. Oh, okay, because of the fork here. And he gets 2 pawns and a good activity. Interesting. And also queen a3, which is an idea that he found here. But I have a6 here, only move. Wait, what's the point, a6? I'm not threatening to capture the knight. What's the point about this move? Oh, just to play rook a7 and still keep attacking the knight. Yeah, better. Interesting to see it. Now he's got e4. Wow, it would be crushing. And then knight c7 immediately. And if I castle? No, I cannot castle. If I play this, he takes, and there's this fork. Ugh. So yeah, e4 was crushing. And now my only move is f5, not to allow e4. But I play this and now he has e4 immediately. Wow, guys. That's why the accuracy was so low. We both were making mistakes. Every move, every single move. And if I play this, well, then knight c7. Position is the e4 was so crushing here. But now I castle, and now I'm back in the game. Wow, guys, it could have been so wrong. Here I have to play bishop d7. Oh, this game is not for us. This game is not for us. Okay, so I did that, and he now has pawn takes, bishop takes, really, rook fe1. Let's see, with the problems on the back rank. What do I have to do here? Queen d7. But now knight c7 anyway. Beautiful. I take here and I got problems. I'm mated. Wow, guys. This game is not for us. And now none of us saw it. He saw this, but I played this, and now bishop takes, and now I'm in trouble. And I went for this crazy idea, which loses on the spot. But he has to find bishop takes f7. Okay, queen takes d4 is more natural to find, but he doesn't have time here. So here I went crazy. But what did I need to do instead? Like going here? But he has this, right? But then I played this. Okay, and I give back some material to try for balance. Yeah, I probably should have gone for that because it's complicated enough for him to lose on time, but I'm not like losing like this move. But it worked because he took the rook, and now knight e2 is back. And then we take, and it's still better for white. And the funny thing about this game is that white was probably better most of the game, most time. And I thought I was winning the whole game. So this shows exactly how hard chess is. Even for master, I'm a national master, even for master level. This is probably more suitable, this kind of position, for a FIDE master or international master, certainly for grandmaster, but this is out of question. But maybe this is already, maybe this game clearly shows what differentiates a national master from a FIDE master, for example, which I think would probably have played this position better. And it's good that it happened, because then I know. It's beautiful when you find something you need to improve your understanding upon. Because sometimes you want to improve in chess and you say, okay, but I'm so used to always looking at the things the same way that we don't see much room to improve. And we know that it is possible to improve. I mean, I'm not at the top. Certainly not, although I'm ahead of 99.9% of players, online players in the world. I know that I have a huge gap from FIDE masters, international master, grandmasters, super grandmasters, and so on. So this game shows clearly that, and it's good. It's good. I will take another deep study after this video. All right, guys. That's it for today. Thank you so much for your audience, and see you next time.